Welcome to Only Frames, the home of below average pool, and the only place willing to turn the next 15 minutes of dribble into content. That's right, we are joined for a game between Tom and Jody. Quite possibly the slowest player versus the player who has had the biggest drop off in skill that I've ever witnessed. Now Jody's at the table now, he's on the yellows. He's actually got quite a nice little run of these if he can just get that tricky ball away from the red in the middle of the table. Let's see how he goes about dispatching these. Personally, I wouldn't have done that because I would have missed the pot myself. This is Brad speaking, and you may know me as one of the worst players in the league. Now he's stunned this up the top. He's left himself not many options. Let's see how he goes about doing this. He's attempting to thread the needle here down for this yellow, move himself around, and that is a foul. So we're going to see Tom coming to the table for, well, 2 shots, ball in hand. Like I said earlier, Tom has had the biggest drop off in skill that I've ever witnessed, but amazingly, on the day, he can actually hold a cue. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes about tackling these reds. He's going in for the middle pocket here, leaving himself up top to dispatch those two. That's not a bad play there. He's got the line to make himself available for the next one, working his way down the table towards a black. I'd just like to see how he's going to tackle that tricky ball stuck between the yellow and black in the middle of the table. But if anyone can do it, it's not Tom. He's currently eyeing up this long pot down to the bottom. Don't know why he's not taking the one up the top. Let's see how he fares on this. And he's rattled it. He's not going to be happy with himself, but he's not left Jody much in the way of options. And if you look here, Jody, I believe, has one of the strangest queuing actions I've ever seen. He stands upright, he sticks his bum out, he's a bit like a gorilla, and surprisingly it normally works for him. That wasn't one of his finest, so we're going to see Tom back at the table attempting to take, I believe, this red ball into the middle pocket, freeing up the other red there, leaving himself a nice little route, hopefully. The black's ended up in an alright place if he can just clear these reds. And he'll be thinking about his options to bring himself up the table to take that red up the top. Is he going to do it on this shot? I believe so. Nice little plant. He's running up the table. He's a little bit short from where he'd like to be, but he does have an option to come off that top cushion and bring himself back down for that last red. Has he got it in him? No, because Tom cues worse than a German at an all-inclusive. And I have it under good authority that he also puts his towel down there at 5 in the morning so nobody else can have the best sunbeds. Don't believe Jody's going to do anything with this next shot, so I'm going to take the time to explain our format. We play the best of 8 frames, finishing the game if anyone reaches 5 before that time. We're currently in the group stages deciding what league players go into depending on their results. Tom surprisingly has managed to get himself pretty much guaranteed for the top league. He must have been playing some real clowns before this because judging on his ability this game, I don't see how he could have won a single frame. But here we are, he's moved himself down the table for the black. Has he got a route through these yellows? It looks very tight from where we are, but Tom would see that much better. And you know what? He's actually done really good to get that through. Join us on the second frame. Must have had a bit of a boring start because we have skipped ahead somewhat. And Tom at the table, he's 1-0 up. Can he do the deed for a second time? Looks to be queuing low here, bit of screw. And what's he doing? What's he done? It's not the table's fault, Tom. Come on, mate. Oh, God, I'm sorry that you guys have to watch through this. And it's a bit of luck, this ain't premium. Luckily, it's a free service we provide. You're not obligated to pay anything because I would feel guilty taking money out of people's pockets for this. This is atrocious. And I really feel for the editor that had to cut this down to something manageable. Now Tom's tackling a tricky black here. What tricks can he pull out the bag? He's giving 2 shots to Jody. That is his tactic. Let's see how it pays off for him. Is this a genius move on Tom's behalf? Does he know Jody can't tackle middle pockets, or is he just useless? Leave us a comment, let us know. Jody's opting to move that ball up behind the bulk. Not really sure what he's going to try and do, if he's going to try and roll himself right up to that black, leave himself an easy pot. It looks that way. And he should be able to finish this. This should be 1-1. Let's see how he puts it down. Oh no. Oh God. So it looks like Tom's genius move has played off. What's he going to do with this? We know it's not going to be good because we have got the fast forward symbol. So we're probably in for quite a bit of knocking this ball about. That was a hit and hope from Jody there. And Tom probably going to do the same thing now. So let's see how it goes. Not sure what's on the back of his t-shirt there. What is that? Barrow? It's a strange old design, isn't it? Charity shop probably. What's he going to do then? Double all the way down the table. Fingers crossed we see an end to this frame, because I've got places to be, quite honestly. Now, we may see him take this shot at some point. Oh, he's gone for the right-hand pocket. He's rattled it. And surely Jody is on for a finish here. Is this going to be 1-1? We hope so, because we have got at least 6 frames to go at this rate. And he's put it down. It's 1-1 Jody and Tom. We joined the third frame quite a bit in, so it must have been the same as what we've watched so far. But we are constricted to a certain amount of time. We can't post videos that are 3 hours long, so let's see how it goes. It looks like Tom may actually be on for a little finish here. He's probably been at the table for about 20 minutes already because he is slow. But can he put these ones down? Can he finish it? Of course not. It's Tom we're talking about. Back over to Jody. He's got 2 balls that can be seen, can be potted. Can he do it? Let's find out. First one. Oh, God. It's like watching myself play. And it's back over to Tom. He's got 2 balls left at the table. Now, Tom, little fact about him. He has walked all the way from the southeast coast in Kent up to London for charity. 100 miles altogether. And it took him about the same amount of time it does to play 8 frames of pool. He's on the black here. He's not left himself position. None of us really know how to play position. And unfortunately, he's not got his frame over. So we are stuck watching even more. That's a rare sight, not seeing Jody sporting a stone line on top or bottoms. He's opted for the Nikes today. Is this to give him some sort of competitive edge? Obviously not. He's just gone for a stitch up there. Tom's got to try and work his way out of that. I'm just going to go make myself a cup of tea. Hang on, let me get up. I'll see you in a second. Right, I'm back. What have I missed? He's still not taking it. Oh, that's a foul, unless this goes in. Of course it doesn't. Jody with 2 shots. He should be fancying himself here. Now, while we're waiting for him to play these 2 balls, don't forget to follow us on all the socials. We are on TikTok. We are on Instagram. We are obviously on YouTube, where you are finding this video. And I promise you, most of the content is better than this. And he's done it! Jody's put something down. It's 2-1, Jody. We're into frame 4. Tom is at the table. He's wrapped that around very nicely, leaving himself position. He's got to figure out how to get back onto this black, as the pocket is blocked on this red down the bottom right. And can he do it? First of all, he's got to think about potting the ball, which is normally an issue. And yep, I've called it. So we hand the cue over to Jody. He's got 3 balls on the table and the black. And let's see how he's going to go. Is he falling asleep? Jody! Come on, mate. Yep, he's back in. He's back in the room. What's he going to do here? He's going to play it safe. That may have been an attempt at potting. We will never know. Tom back at the table. He's looking around like he's got a plan, but we know he doesn't. He's going to try and cross double this and move himself down for the black. And it's not played off. We should see a 3-1 here, because Jody should be able to put all these away. It looks like he's aiming for the wrong ball, to be honest. He's got 2 over the pocket and 1 that's easy to manoeuvre onto. And is he going to put this down? He's going to play a safety instead. I don't know what he's thinking. But Tom's got to get his way out of this. And again, we have to sit and watch it. So, fingers crossed, everyone. This is a nice, quick shot. Well, we seem to experience some connection issues here. Yeah, we've lost Tom. Technical team, if we can get Tom back online, please. Yeah. Resetting. He should be back with us. Okay, good, thank you. And he's back with us. And he's going to put the white down. That's a loo ball. Those of you familiar to the channel will know all about loo ball, the drinking game we made over fan favourite Lou's ability to put down a white in any situation. You take a shot, we all have a laugh. Nobody can walk at the end of it. It's how we like to roll. Now Jody looks like he may be wrapping things up here. It might be 3-1. He's left himself not a lot of options. He could have done anything other than what he just did. But can he make his way out of this? Is he going up top table? He's going to absolutely wallop it. It's going to straighten itself up because he put so much pace on it. And he may have handed a frame over here. But again, it is going over to Tom. And we've seen him play so far. So don't put your bets on it. He's going to wallop this back with a load of screw. He's played a positional shot for once in his life. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I can't speak. I can't breathe. Right, let's regain some composure. We are now into the 5th frame. We are joining partly the way through. It looks like we have Tom back at the table. He's opted for reds at some point. Probably cut off because it wasn't worth featuring, as is most of this game. He has got a tricky one down on that cushion. He's going to take the 2 easy ones. It'd be interesting to see how he's going to think about moving himself over to that cushion. But again, he's probably not going to think. Or is he going to tackle it near? Oh. Ooh. No, I thought we were going to see something excited, but of course we're not. This is Only Frames, the home of below average pool content. You know what? That was actually a really good attempt, and I'm quite proud of the boy, actually. I don't know if this goes as a double. We will surely find out right now. It looks tight. It looks like it may collide with that yellow on its way through. It is. He's done it. It's lovely. He's not got many options for this. But are we going to see something exciting? Come on, please. I want to see anything worth watching. He's tried to play it through the yellow. Somehow knocked the yellow off the pocket. And Jody has an opportunity here. Although it is 6 balls on the table. So the chances of him getting a clearance are very slim. And there's Chris walking across the table. Right into the camera's view, but he is forgiven because he is one of probably about 2 or 3 players that know how to hold AQ here at Only Frames. The rest of us are just along for the ride. Now Jody's opting for a plant down on this cushion. Looked like a bit of a miscue to me, and he's a bit unlucky there, but you know what, he's played an alright safety. This isn't the worst shot. And the question is, can Tom see this ball? By the way he's down at the table, it looks like he can see just past it to come off the cushion. I don't think he's got a sight at the black itself. I don't know where he's thinking of taking it. Oh, that weren't a bad effort. That was a pretty good one. That would have been a contender for shot of the season, had it gone in. But obviously it didn't, because you are watching Only Frames. And if you're still with us, I can only apologise. This is the first of 5 or best of 8, whatever comes first. And Jody has now 5 balls left at the table. He has 2 tricky ones over on the right there. What's he going to do? Try and take this ball in off the black. Work his way up for the others. He's going to take his time because it is Jody. Probably the slowest player we've got in the league. But no, he's going to change his mind. He's going to try what I can assume is a hit and hope on the 2 balls over on this cushion. How's it going to go? Not very well. Although, it's a nice safety shot. He's only got the up and down option. I've seen him pull these off before. Oh. He might actually be able to see this. A cut. I think he can because he's going to go for it. Can he do it? He can do it! It's 3-2 to Tom. Once again, this is the first of 5 or the best of 8. So Tom currently in the lead. And we are back into the 6th frame. Tom with a swerve there. Managed to get a bit of action on it, but not enough to pot the ball. So we're back over to Jody. He's got 5 lemons on the table. And he's going for the long pot down the bottom right here, moving his way back up the table for the others. And it's not bad on the old position. He's got a few options. He can definitely work his way through these to get himself on that black. It's whether or not he has the ability. Now, I have seen him put away 5 balls in a row before, believe it or not. So the boy can do it. He's dispatched 1. Move over to ball 2. This might be the most exciting thing we've ever seen today. It's going to drop. Yeah, he's got it in. He's got the option of 2 here. Which one's he going to go for first? I would go for the one on the left. Move it round to pot the right one up the top. But I'm not very good, so don't listen to me. He's going to go for the right-hand ball, right-hand pocket. Ugh. Oh, put it together, Brad. Put it together. Come on. Come on. It's just a game of pool. You can do it. You can get through this. Tom with a long attempt. That's all I can say for it. Back over to Jody. Come on. Don't make me break down again. I can only handle so much. He's going to take this one into the middle pocket. Jody has had bad experiences with the middle pockets before. We have a whole video dedicated to it. You can find out over on the TikToks. And I believe it might be in the YouTube Shorts. Don't take my word for it. And he's got this pop behind the red here to leave himself nicely on the black. He's going to put it away. He has a real opportunity to equalise this. 3-all we may be seeing. This could go right down to the wire, this game. Long black. Oh, you know what? It's a close attempt. It's a close effort. Tom back at the table. Awkward angle on this one. Can't really double it down. So has he got the cutting ability? The last thing he wants to do is overcut it, shoot past and leave Jody an angle. He has overcut it. He has shot past, but he has left it relatively safe. Now Jody's got the option for a double. Will he pull it off? Time will tell, and probably a lot of time, because these players are really taking the mick. Come on, mate. You've got it. Oh, we're going to play safe. Nobody's got any nuts today. Tom back at the table. Is he going to be ballsy enough to just pot a ball? Come on. Anything. Give us something. He's done it. He's left himself position. I'm out of my chair. Tom is seconds away from guaranteeing himself a point if he can just put this black down. That is 4 frames to Tom, 2 to Jody. Tom has guaranteed himself a point. Can Jody do enough to... Oh. I'd love to know what the thought pattern was there for Jody. I believe he thought he could swerve it, but he doesn't have that skill in his repertoire. So we're back over to Tom. We're using his first of 2 shots on that foul to split those awkward balls up. Taking this one in the middle, he's got to just think about how he's going to bring himself down to this one on the bottom cushion. But time will tell if he makes his way around the table. All he's got to do now is just pot some balls, get this game over with. We can all go home. You could switch off, unsubscribe, because I know you definitely want to after this. And we can all be happy. You know what? He's played a positional shot. I'll stop talking for a second. No, I won't, because we will be stuck with dead air, because he's not doing anything. Come on, put the balls down. All you got to do, pot the balls. Just put them down. I know you know how to play pool, Tom. I've seen you do it. What's happened? That's 1. 1 out of 2. A black left. Come on. Just roll it up into the top pocket. You're naturally on the black. If anyone could do it, it's Chris. But Chris isn't playing. It's Tom and Jody. Has he done it? Of course he hasn't. We are back over to Jody with an awkward ball on the table. Is it touching? I can't tell. Now, I won't be too harsh on Jody here because a little bit of deliberation time is expected. Like I said, awkward. Could be touching. Can he play it off the cushion first? Back onto the red middle pocket. There's always a risk of a push shot with the balls being so close together. Might try and play across the face of it, which it looks like he's going to do. Just be careful when that white ball goes, Jody. Oh, it's a close one. Nearly dropping that white. Didn't really have many options for the shot itself. And back over to Tom, who's got a easy yellow. Just move himself position down. Of course he hasn't. He's rolled a bit too far, but it's still a possible shot. I think we may see a game winner here. 5-2 to Tom. Will this ball drop? The white ball's safe. It's game over. We can all go home. Shaking their hands like they've just had a good match. It wasn't.